Calibration no longer required, and welcome to another episode of Play Along with CharFox. That's me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we have lined up a Doki Doki Literature Club, episode 3. So let's just dive right into it and let's get started. Let me change the setting here. I'll just press this button. Boop. There you go. Minimize that. And let's bring it up. Here we go. Starbound. Nope. We're looking for this one. Yeah. All right. This was Monica. This one's Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori. Sayori, right? Sayori. This one, childhood friend is Sayori. Hold on one second. Somebody's at the door. My apologies. Crisis averted. Alright, so we have. Wait. Why do I have so many save files? What did I do? I remember now. This was to build the poem. This was who do I show it first? And this one is after I showed it first. So let's continue where we left off. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Wow, she got it from the first go. She got it. Or maybe it's something else. Actually.
What is with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks.
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and CharFox did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And CharFox liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that CharFox appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as CharFox started showing growing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turns towards me as if they've just noticed I was standing there.
CharFox?
I'm sorry, that's Yuri.
CharFox? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, CharFox. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
I think there's an S missing there.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, CharFox?
Well, let me think about this for a second, girls. It all really depends on each of your characters and how you express your feelings most effectively. Natsuki here excels in being straight to the point, driven, and not having to involve interaction from the reader, while Yuri prefers to select the proper words and meanings to properly convey her feelings. So, it's all a matter of character and personality. Not necessarily one is more effective or evolved than the other. It also appears to what the audience, your audience is, who the readers are, is primarily what you should be looking out for. If you want to convey your feelings straight and to the point, you can write like Natsuki does. If you want to convey your feelings in a very sophisticated and selective way, you can write like Yuri does. So there really isn't a proper or an improper way to express yourself, is my answer to this situation that we have right here. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. Haha. So of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori. Childhood friend to the rescue. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Stop that, you two! How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? CharFox. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Whew. Thank you, Sayori. I knew I could count on you. Good call. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I should've... Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, is this why Sayori's vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't it? Isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
CharFox, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'd learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
CharFox.
No, she's,
CharFox.
I forgot her name.
Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No.
Or no.
That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, CharFox, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What am I thinking here? Well, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. So, day 2 poem. Am I gonna come back? How many pages do I have? Oh my goodness, I have 9 pages of 2. That's 8, I have 30. That's 27 slots. So, no, 6. That's 54 slots. Yeah, why not? Let's do another one. Yeah. Hoolah. Okay. So, who do I want to impress? Clearly, my hormones are going crazy in this game, so... I would like to... Let me think about this for a second. Who do I want to pursue romantically by impressing them with my wonderful poems? Let's talk about the girls for a moment. So we have Sayori, childhood friend. It seems that my character doesn't really see her that much romantically, because he's so used to her. So, I can't really quite see Sayori that way because I'm just meeting her for the first time. In reality, for me, as the player, but cute, fun, bubbly. Not really cute. Fun, happiness, bubbly, nice, sunshine, positive energies. A bit absent-minded. Has depended on me for a long time. Okay, so that's Sayori. Then we have Natsuki. Natsuki and I have some minor things in common because she does seem to like manga and anime, which is something that I seem to appreciate as well. She likes a lot of cute things. She would like to be cute. But at the same time, it's like something's holding her back to express herself 100%. And has those insecurities to deal with to a certain extent. Okay, so next up we have Yuri. Yuri is refined and sophisticated and high class. When I say high class, I don't mean like financially. I mean like stoically with her social status or how she carries herself. Perhaps her upbringing is that of a refined environment, so to say. But she seems to be seeking some sort of stimulation or some sort of I don't know why, but I'm thinking dark thoughts about Yuri right now, and you know, it's not supported or anything like that, but I'm getting these dark thoughts that because of this high and sophisticated class that she comes from, her refined status. I mean, this is just personality impression-wise, and we don't know if she actually is this refined, high-class person. For all we know, she might seek it, but maybe she doesn't have it available. Maybe she lives in a middle-class home, but she tends to herself. She makes tea. She's really, again, what she oozes, her personality at first impression. She's oozing sophistication, refinement, class. You know, because she's the one that makes the tea. She makes really proper tea that requires a study of sorts, where you delve deeper into what you call it, the tradition of serving tea and how you make tea and how you present tea. So the reason I'm getting dark thoughts about Yuri is primarily because I'm mixing things here, but it's just my impressions, and I don't know if it's supported or not. I mean, there's hints of it. And this is, I'll tell you the hints. The hints is that she's interested in books of fantasy, in stories and literature about worlds being created, like different amazing environments. She's very selective with words. She focuses a lot on enriching her arsenal of word selection to be able to properly select the right construction of your sentences and everything to just build it up together and better express yourself, instead of using generic common words that have been used so much and so much and so much, they have become not devalued and not depreciated, but they've become a one-size-fits-all solution kind of word. Like okay, for example, let's just use this common thing. Okay can be used for so many different things that it has evolved into a word, or not really a word, it's a combination of letters that can sprawl into so many different meanings and context and different ways of interpreting. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Okay can be used for so many different things. It should be just an affirmation. Okay. For example, yes. But it can be used for yes, it can be used for an affirmation, it can be used for a state, it can be used for a feeling. I'm feeling okay. Are you feeling yes? You know what I mean? Like it becomes marred. So many different definitions on these words that we use every day. We become comfortable with them. We become so familiar with them that we just use them for everyday things. Not Yuri. Yuri has found that in order to properly express herself without leaving room for doubt, without leaving room for misinterpretation, misconceptions, she has to look up these, what we call $20 words, but it's not. It's just she looks for words that properly encompass what she wants to express. Now, this makes me feel that she is either A, misunderstood a lot, she's either B, not allowed to express herself, or she feels that when she does express herself, she's not properly received or properly perceived by others, and therefore she feels compelled to open up this arsenal of word selection, and she has to find the exact perfect word that fits perfectly to 100% accurateness of what it is that she wants to convey. And I got one word down. Let me look for the other one now. And this is very complex, very elaborate in a way. And so there's that. So the dark thoughts are not coming just because of that. The dark thoughts are also coming because, like I said earlier, the world of fantasy, the worlds where artists are able to create this amazing environment out of fiction, out of nothing that we knew existed. And she also enjoys it a lot when the author is capable of fooling her with common knowledge things that she knows, but morphing them around into something that she didn't expect. So there's that fascination with the deceiving, or the fiction, or the misleading, I guess you can call it. But she's fascinated by these things. And here comes a little bit darker. The horror story selection. Now, normally, if you like horror stories, that's fine. No red flags there. But when you combine certain things with other things, and then you throw in a horror story in there, that causes a bit of concerns, at least for me. I start getting a little bit of warning signs. Not necessarily critical things, but things to be concerned about. And in this case, based on what little we know, first impressions, nothing serious, nothing concrete to go off, Yuri seems that she's attracted by the fantasy, attracted by things that stimulate her a lot. For example, horror stories. So that stimulates her a lot because it's outside of her everyday routine, everyday environment. Being refined. All right, I'll give you the pieces so that you can see what connection I'm coming with here. Being refined, high class, you know, um, sophisticated environment, enriched principles. It feels like she is on a different playing field than everybody else, which is normal when you have all these benefits and access to these things because of your status, your financial or your social status, or whatever you want to call it. When you have access to these things, these become your standard, but not a lot of people are up there with you. Therefore, you find yourself disconnected from everybody else in one way or another. That's probably why she is so shy with others. She doesn't have that much confidence, because if you are certain about yourself and you come from a place of this, state of being, you would feel empowered in a way. Not necessarily to brag, hey, I'm better than you. I got all these things and you got nothing. Not necessarily like that, but at least you feel confident enough to know where you come from, what you have at your disposal, or your selection of not benefits but resources, and that should give you a sense of pride and comfort and be able to be confident about these things. So when you meet others that are not on that same field, you know that you have things that they don't have, which is fine. And at the same time, they should feel that they have things that you don't have, which should also equal out, and everybody should be proud of the things that they do have. But yet we see this awkwardness selection coming from her, which is... And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you come from high class or social status or whatever, you have to be arrogant about it, you have to be stuck up about it. That's when people get too much and their heads get filled up, which is what Natsuki is saying. You're so full of yourself. It's not the case with Yuri. On the contrary, Yuri is completely empty of herself, more or less. And she's turning to seek stimulation from things which are in the grayish area and concerning. It slightly is concerning, but these are the things that I'm picking up. So that's Yuri. Natsuki, like I said, she adores cute things. She wants to express cute things. She doesn't consider herself cute. She gets flustered and frustrated when people call her cute. Maybe because she feels that cute is degrading in a way. Maybe because she feels like she wants to be more of a woman. She wants, big and beautiful things. But because she doesn't have that, maybe is conflicting with her and making her feel less. So I see a triangle here of emotions where we have not three extremes, but we have three selections. You have your extreme on the low end as far as body proportions and wanting more. And then you have your extreme on the high end, which is having all the stuff but wanting other things instead. And then you have Sayori, kind of like a buffer in the middle that helps glue these two parts together and serves as a liaison between the cute, the refined, and the sophisticated when it needs to be. So that's really something. Now, in terms of what CharFox wants to pursue, it all really comes down to a matter of how much investment you want to do into a relationship. So, allow me to explain myself. I am able to objectively see these girls study them and have an idea of what we might be looking down the line. Um, and this is the amount of effort or investment, not effort, investment, that we as the partner in the relationship would have to put into this. So here we go. Natsuki, middle girl. Natsuki requires support in the field of helping her work these personal issues about feeling that cuteness is degrading, or that, you know, being in a small cute body is less appealing, so to say. So you have that, and that's the investment that you would have to do in this relationship. With Yuri, the one on the right, seems to be a reality check investment, which means that if you're interested in pursuing with Yuri, you have to keep in mind that she feels disconnected with the rest of the world, and she's seeking stimulation from other things. And we would have to come in and connect with her, for starters, and then present her to the rest of the world for everything that it is, the good, the bad, and the in-between, and have her experience it, all of that in its fullest at different stages, little by little, until she becomes reconnected again with everybody else. Sayori, on the other hand, everything is sunshine and rainbows, colorful and happiness, and everything is good. When problems arise, she's able to deal with immediate solutions. However, the amount of investment that I would see in Sayori for the relationship would be dependency, in a way. Not necessarily a bad thing. And gosh, I hope you guys don't think I'm very cold and calculating or anything like that, but it's personalities. It really is. And it all comes down to what you see yourself with, in a way. I don't know if I can explain that. I think I'm sounding so cold right now, but I'm trying to be nice about this. So let's keep talking about Sayori, you know. I'm gonna word vomit, bleh, and then I'm gonna start organizing my words so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, or the message that I'm trying to deliver. Sayori, very positive, very good stuff, able to handle minor, moderate situations. However, I feel that if there's a big major crisis that is very negative or very bad in a way, it might be a bit too much for her to deal with, because she's focused and she's interested in everybody's happiness and everybody being happy. So this is a bit concerning, because if I were not to choose Sayori, and I were to probably choose one of the other two girls as my romantic interest, chances are that because I am making the other girl upset, Sayori ends up being upset. It can be Natsuki selected and Yuri gets upset. Sayori gets upset. It could be the other way around. Yuri gets selected, Natsuki gets upset, Sayori gets upset. Or if I do choose Sayori as my romantic interest, chances are that that might cause the other two girls to become upset, and that would make Sayori upset. So I don't know how far interactively I can, be able to deal with these things. So the table is set, the players are placed, and it's time for me to play this game. The path that I choose. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with those who are reckless with yours. So I'm going to go with Sayori. That's my choice. I'm sticking with my childhood friend. So, Sayori likes sunshine, nice things, happiness. So that could be color, or is that cute? Comfort. Puppies are cute. Color, forgive, charm, calm. I'm gonna go with comfort. Sayori? Yes. Alright, so next up we have childhood. Yeah. Next up we have nice in here. Dazzle. Is that shiny? Kawaii is cute. I know that. That's a Natsuki. Uncanny is like this crazy thing. Uncanny ability. Something like, wow. Really amazing. Amazing is uncanny. Clouds. Gray, infallible, has no faults, desire, want something, disaster, that's Yuri, journey, I don't know, disarray, mess, dazzle, shiny, shiny, yes, I got this, 3 for 3, here we go, number 4, giggle, no, that's the other one, French toast, okay, I got this, Pure. Dang it. I'm bringing up the middle one. Party. Yeah. I got this. Lazy. That is so you. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. Next up we have amazing. Yeah. And moving along, we have hope. That's totally you. That's right. Next up, we have warm and awesome. I'm gonna say awesome. Yeah. Next, we have play. It's all about the fun stuff. That's right, Sayori. You got this. We got this. I'm writing this poem for you. Alright, we have Bouncy. No, why is Bouncy cute? Bouncy is not cute. Alright, that's okay. It's alright. Then we have Sugar. That's you, right? No, dang it. Natsuki. Sugar is not sweet. It's energy. It's rush. It's happy stuff. Alrighty. Flying is totally Sayori. Yeah, it is. Alrighty, we're good. We got this. bunnies are cute. Bed, because who likes to be lazy in the bed? That girl does. That's right. Next up we have laugh. It's all about the laughter. That's right. That's good stuff. It's all about the happiness, right? Anything else? Or jumpy? Happiness, jumpy. Happiness. Yeah. um, I'm gonna boop you. Boop! Dang it. Natsuki, that wasn't for you. Sorry. I don't want to mislead you. A promise or memories. Lollipops. Dang it. Promise, lollipop, memories? Great memories. Fun memories. Promise. Pinky promise. A lollipop. Fickle. Fluffy, you know. A ribbon, because she has a ribbon on her head. No, Natsuki! You don't wear ribbons. You don't care about well, you do have 2 ribbons. Dang it. I didn't notice them. Sorry. Alright, last one. I gotta get this right. Fun. It's all about the fun. Easy peasy. Boop. There we go. Got it. This poem was all about Sayori. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, CharFox.
Yo, Sayori, what's up? Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get in. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Yeah, I would totally go with you, but digital me doesn't have his game right.
That's not like you at all.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's wrong with me? That's not me at all. I have my reasons. Oh no. Don't do it, Char. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. The one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell CharFox to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that.
There's no way you could think that. See, I'm telling you, there's this connection and not feeling worthy sensation flowing within this girl.
You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That, yeah. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Actually, that wasn't a that was a
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Hum! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. She's good.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Oh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do with today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
No.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently.
I gotta figure out what words or voice I want to use for each character, because I keep switching them as I go along. I got Natsuki down.
Hey, that's not nice.
And Sayori is like... What do I want to do with Sayori? Sayori is...
Oh, geez, CharFox. I don't know about that.
So that's Sayori. Yuri is the refined one.
I'll make some tea. No, I don't really understand that. Perhaps it's not a good idea.
Monica, I keep going, Australian with her for some reason. Or English. I don't know what I want to do with Monica.
Hi, I'm Monica. I kind of just started recently.
Do I want to do a British accent for Monica? She's all around. I don't know what I want to do with Monica. No, I can't do high-pitched because it sounds silly.
I just kind of started recently.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a low-tone, sophisticated, fancy accent with Monica. And then Yuri will be the a little bit higher pitch.
Well, perhaps that wasn't the right, proper word selection. I just kind of started recently.
There, I'll do that for now, because I keep switching their voices around. Sorry, I broke the immersion.
I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me. Uh-oh.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, CharFox.
Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
CharFox!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with CharFox to get the supplies?
There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a post-it paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, CharFox?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, I do too. I enjoy the simple things. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I forgot we're doing that thing where we attract all the people, right? To bring people to read. That was a thing, right? Am I mixing something else in here? The festival was to expose reading to others so that we can bring them into the club and have them read. Am I mixing something else here? Or am I off? Yeah. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Where did I come up with that thought? Why did I come up with that thought? Why did I think that it was a cultural event, that they were gonna reach out to people and have them all read and be invested in reading? That's so strange. Where did that thought come from? Oh god, it's happening again. Anyway, a performance? A performance? Of what kind? Of poetry? I just said it.
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
CharFox, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a bare wasteland." Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You mean? I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. It just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey CharFox, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too.
They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident. Psst. Ah.
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
Are you okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
CharFox.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess I could drink. A cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I will be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is just using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
And empty, too. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. Baka.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, CharFox. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't really pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
CharFox, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're just rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. CharFox, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever, ever? Forever never seems so long until you're gone. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Boop! Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bags to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, CharFox. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Clearly Sayori. Because it's about her. About fun and happy things. Boop. CharFox, I really love your poems. Aww. I know. I love them too. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, CharFox. Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. No, she didn't, CharFox. She got the message that I was going for. Don't ruin this for me. I didn't write this for you. Yes, I did! Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Here we go. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid. Scalp? Okay. Alright, this is a big one. Yikes. Alright, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, this one's deep. Okay. Remember when I was telling you a moment ago that this girl is focused on the happiness of her friends? I don't think I was that far off. Listen. Okay. I'm gathering my thoughts here with this one because it's sad in a way and concerning. And all right, so let's. Gosh, where do I start with this? Ugh. All right, so when this girl meets people, she develops happy moments with them. She expresses herself through good times, happiness, laughter, sharing kind things, creating memories with them. And she keeps these memories not in her mind, she keeps them in episodes, in time lapses, which she's using symbolically as, which she symbolically represents as a bottle. All right. So she doesn't keep the memories with her in a way. She pop offs. The opening sentence. She pops off her scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where she keeps all her dreams. Right. These are her happy thoughts, her kind thoughts, her thoughts of joy and excitement. And when she reaches inside, in her mind, she reaches inside and she takes out one of these dreams, one of these positive thoughts. She has to put them away in the time lapse, in a moment of time and space, in a memory created with her friend or whatever event it was. And she stores it away. Alright? She stores it away as a moment to come later on and revisit, because her collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, and down comes a bottle to save the day. So she collects all these emotions of happiness and joy that she's able to create when she interacts with other people, with her dreams and her hopes. Or no. No, I'm reading this wrong. No, it's not moments, it's not memories, it's her own dreams. She is self-sacrificing herself so much. It's the place where I keep all my dreams. Inside her mind, she has all her dreams. And it's things that she would like to do. Each bottle of starlight to make amends to all her friends. Because when they feel a certain way, down comes the bottle to save the day. Okay, she is self-sacrificing her own dreams for the sake of her friends. Little balls of sunshine, things that she wants to accomplish in her life, things that she wants to do, her dreams, her hopes, her wants in life. She puts them away in bottles, And whenever somebody's upset that they can't do something, that they have a hard time, whatever, she brings out one of her own dreams and shares it with her friends so that her friends become happy. Yeah. Night after night, more dreams. So she creates more. But friend after friend, more bottles. The more she has to sacrifice of herself to keep her friends happy. And this is the concerning part. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. She's scratching now. She's looking. And like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. It's not easily available anymore. There's not an abundance of balls rubbing against each other, happy thoughts like little kittens, balls of energy and sunshine. It's not there anymore. It's scarce. There's not something that's abundant anymore. Now with her hand, she goes deeper and deeper, looking, scratching in the nook and crannies, looking for like, oh look, there's one. I got a small dream here. Maybe you can try this. And when I read this, I think to myself like, I want to do this. Oh, I wish I could do that. Well, this is what you gotta do. Just do this and this and this. Congratulations, you did it. And you stay in the shadows. This girl, she is the wind beneath people's wings, in particular her friends. But it has a sad twist to it because over time, she keeps sacrificing her dreams for the sake of others, for her sake of her friends, to keep everybody happy, everybody enjoying themselves. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. You know, I'm low on supplies. I don't have much things anymore. It feels like nothing has happened. Like time hasn't changed. My friends, my empty shelf could use some more. I don't have any more dreams anymore. But my friends look through my locked front door. I have nothing to offer, but yet my friends still come to me to look for more. And she's getting overstretched. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? When friends are now having troubles or problems, they come to her, seeking her advice, but she doesn't have much to give. So she tried to restock herself with ideas and dreams and happy thoughts, and she just wants everybody to be happy. But at this point, the remedy is not so effective anymore. I frantically pulled them from the shelf one after another. Like, all my friends are upset. What's going on? I don't know. I gotta keep the supply of starlight to make amends. Whenever my friends feel a certain way, down comes that bottle to save that day. You're feeling unhappy? What's wrong? You can't make the baseball team? Here, I have an idea of how to make the baseball team. My dream is now your dream. Run with it. Enjoy it. You know? And then holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. So I'm giving out my happiness, my dreams to my friends. But every time I let one go, when they grab one, they're like, I don't care about this anymore. And it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. So at that point, she's no longer able to make her friends happy. They're unhappy amongst themselves. There's discord amongst them. And her happy thoughts, her magical starlight bottles, are not able. Her own dreams, her own hopes, her own happiness is not able to correct the situation that's going on around her with her friends. It's not able to make the amends that they once were able to do. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Why? Because there's no more dreams inside. There's no more hope. There's no more happiness. She is no longer herself. And even though all her friends are fighting and arguing and pleading for things and looking for things and want to do one thing or the other thing, for her, it's like she became hollow in a way. She's becoming hollow in a way. But I can fix that. This girl needs my love now more than ever. I'm concerned about the other ones. Oh my goodness. Sayori. Holy crap. That's what I said. Question, how long have I been recording for? An hour and a half, and we'll leave it here. So let me save this. Boop. There we go. And return to the game. Perfect. So we're going to leave it here. Because 90 minutes. It's a long time. But, and I got stuff to do. It's already 7 o'clock. So, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate everything that you do. We will analyze the other poems in the next video. I promise. But for now, let's leave it here. Wow, this is deep. But we'll get to this soon. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate everything that you do, your support and your dedication to my channel and to all the things that I do. I greatly appreciate it. So, until next time, let me open up that button so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. On the stop. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.
ふわふわふわふわふわふわりくるくるくるくるくるくる回るのふわふわふよふよふわふわりうるるくるくるふわふわ飛び出したの